Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The title reveal for the new Bendy game, Bendy and the Ink Factory, has us all going crazy. And while we don't have any official plot details yet, a lot of us are still cooking up theories as to where the story is headed next. Today, I'm going to share my own working theory built from clues hidden in the games, the final moments of Bendy in the Dark Revival, as well as the very first teaser for this new game. I believe Bendy's next chapter will shift the focus from the haunting old studio into a chilling new location, introduce a terrifying new enemy type, as well as thrust our beloved protagonist Audrey into a brand new role. My theory is built on three key pieces of evidence. The first being from the post-credit cutscene of Bendy in the Dark Revival. At the very end of Bat DR, after Audrey and friendly Bendy have escaped the cycle, we see a crucial post-credit cutscene. A truck with the Gent Corporation logo on the side drives off with the ink machine in the back. This is the biggest clue we have. It tells us that the focus of the story is shifting. The ink machine is no longer just a strange contraption in an old animation studio. It's a piece of corporate property, and it has been taken back to its source, the Gent Corporation facility. This is the perfect setting for this new game, Bendy and the Ink Factory. Next, for our second piece of evidence, let's take a look at a few hints from the title reveal itself. The premiere for the Bendy 3 title reveal uses a curious countdown. The countdown theme chosen by the video uploader was called sci-fi and depicted mechanical, Gundam-esque type imagery. And in the thumbnail of the premiere, a mechanical hand is prominently featured. Now, you better trust and believe that this was a very deliberate choice made by the developers. It's a direct hint that technology and robotics will play a massive role in this new upcoming game. Now, for the final piece of evidence, we need to go back to the previous games. Throughout the franchise, we've seen hints of robots with some explanation but no follow-through. Like this Bendy bot, for example, left unfinished by Bertram Piedmont in Chapter 4 of Bendy and the Ink Machine.
The only thing that bothers me is that mechanical demon in the corner. Bertram's been working on it for a month now. Says it'll walk someday and maybe dance. All it does now is give me the creeps. I swear, when my back's turned, that thing's moving.
And the more evolved versions debuted in Bendy Lone Wolf. While they had been introduced as key components of the failed Bendy Land theme park, I believe that they are a core part of this game's still developing lore. They may even represent the future of the Gent Corporation's technological ambition as well as their new method of control. Now, let's tie all of this evidence together and try to come up with a cohesive theory for Bendy and the Ink Factory. I believe the protagonist of this new game, Bendy and the Ink Factory, will be Audrey from Bendy and the Dark Revival. Reason being, at the end of Bat DR, she says some very important lines that set up her new mission.
My father's cartoon world was now mine. To rule, to watch over, and to protect. I can make the cycle more bearable for my friends inside. But as for me, I'm the first of my kind. Born of ink, but living in flesh. Joey's world is escaping into ours.
Audrey's final lines are everything. She's no longer just a survivor, she's embraced her new identity as a hybrid of ink and flesh. Here we see that her mission has shifted from escape the cycle to protect the ink world and all of her friends within it. She also gives us the most crucial plot point. Joey's world is escaping into ours. So the ink world is no longer contained. It's leaking out. So where does this take us? Well, to the source of the problem, the same place that the ink machine was hauled away to in the post-credit scene. The Gent Corporation, where it was created and where it will become weaponized. Oh, and that small, friendly Bendy who escapes the cycle with Audrey at the end of Bat DR? He's a physical manifestation of Joey Drew's world escaping into the real one. And I believe that he will be Audrey's companion throughout Bendy and the Ink Factory, as he will represent the uncorrupted reality that could have been created with the ink machine instead of the hostile, inky horrors that they will soon face. I also think that he could introduce some fun new gameplay mechanics. Perhaps he could squeeze into small spaces and unlock new areas, solve puzzles, or even warn Audrey of danger. The main antagonist of this game has to be animatronics. I mean, what are we talking about here? These aren't just going to be monsters from the studio. They are a corrupted fusion of Bertram Piedmont's mechanical designs and the Gent Corporation's failed attempts to harness the ink machine's power. They are soulless machines, a terrifying contrast to the life that Audrey and friendly Bendy represent. And the final boss of the game could be the head of the Gent Corporation or a monstrous, perfected version of these animatronics, representing the ultimate triumph of corporate greed over artistic creation. This theory is exciting because it takes the franchise into a new, more industrial and corporate horror setting. It answers the loose ends left from the previous game's ending, it gives our protagonist a clear and compelling motivation, and it provides a fresh new enemy to face. The final game will be about a clash between creativity and technology and art and corporate greed. It's a thrilling new direction for the franchise, and I, for one, cannot wait to see if it's true. Now, while I am confident in this theory, it is important to remember that it's all based on speculation. So let's talk about a few of the holes that one could poke in these ideas. First, the sci-fi and mechanical imagery in the reveal trailer could be a massive red herring. The developers might just be trying to misdirect us into thinking that the game is about animatronics when the real horror is something else entirely. Second, the Gent Corporation's role might be less central than we are assuming here. The post-credit scene could just be a plot device to move the story forward, and the real antagonist is someone else entirely who has co-opted their technology. No matter what, these possibilities make the writing even more exciting. So, what do you think? Do you agree with this theory? Or do you have a theory of your own? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you haven't already, and consider subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!